Hey everybody, welcome back. It is I, Xtra, your drink review companion. Oh my goodness. No! Don't you dare. Yeah, I don't need Murderbot popping up on the audio and then getting demonetized. I'm not monetized. I'm getting not demonetized. Oh, what is it? It's that's something in relation to the video gets canceled, basically. I think it will happen is like the audio will get cut out, like all the audio. Oh, well, that's a rabbit, and it got squished. That's gross. It's been there for a little bit. I have not left my home for the Labor Day weekend. I slept a lot. Oh, goodness. I have slept quite a bit, actually. And I packed, I've done some cleaning, but mostly I have, let's see, I rewatched all of Murderbot from Apple Plus and Paramount. And, I'm trying to think. Start rewatching Fallout before I go on my cruise. I think to kind of pass the time. There's another episode of Alien Earth today, so I will enjoy that. Gin is set up with the kennel. He will be good there. Sheila is at the house, and she will be in the outside kennel, which is partially covered, and she has her own little raised bed, water and food. Just got to make sure the food is available for my brother to feed her. The cats, I need to set out a couple of bowls for them to have water, and the food I've got set up, so it shouldn't be too bad, or will be set up. But I would probably see about having either my brother or someone come by and check up on them midweek. It should be fine. And that's it. I think the only thing I've got to do is what I'm going to do is pay the electric ahead of time, since it's beginning of the month. I won't, the bill hasn't come in, but I can log in and pay. Since I'm going to be, it's all going to be before most of my bills come due. I also paid some other bills beforehand, so those won't be due till next week. Yeah, September's looking pretty good, actually. Sorry, running through my process. I know you guys are here for the review, but I'm just running through last minute stuff, packing for. Let's just do the drink and I can start talking about that. So we got another Powerade, another Xtra sour cherry kicker. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. The other one was really good. I really liked it. I don't see any way of this being bad. 140 calories. I don't like the way this is set up. It's like 400 milligrams sodium, the information on here. It's not the same style. It's just written. No separations, no form. But total carbs, 34 grams. Actually, so that's not too bad. I can actually handle that a bit easier. The categories or the types are in bolder font, so you can just find the word, but you have to look for it versus finding the regular stuff. So I'm setting up for my cruise. That's going to be fun. Ooh. Cheery, but more maraschino than anything. Yeah, it's sour, but it's not like, it's not like, Sorry for anybody who has gag issues and mean to do that. Some people who are very sensitive to sounds. That's really good. It does have more of a mouth sour. Like you can feel the kind of in the back of the throat, but the flavor is actually pretty good. It's almost like an additive. It's kind of like eating something and some that have had peppers, but you can't taste the pepper, but you can feel the pepper, or the capsaicin. So I just wanted to be don't be like, ooh, the capsaicin. But so cruise day is going to be, the day is going to be, this is the schedule for those of you who are interested. Friday morning around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm going to take Gin to the kennel, and then let's see, I will probably leave from there. I go to the kennel, drop Gin off, and then boom, head to go pick up my friend in Huntsville, and then we go to Texas City. There you go. Once we're in Texas City, though, it's kind of a free-for-all at that point of what we want to do, where we want to go, if we want to do anything besides just sleep. But yeah, I go pick up my friend. I go pick up Ammo in Huntsville. Then I head to Texas City. Dinner and a movie is the options that I have. I do also want to stop by Big and Tall and get a cruise shirt, something silly. But I have a few more shirts than I usually would have. And I think one of the things I'm going to do the next couple days is take everything out of my suitcase and put everything back in my suitcase, packed a bit better. Because I technically have 3 bags. One of those bags is the toiletry bag, which honestly, I do believe in having a separate toiletry bag than the rest of your stuff. But the toiletry bag that I have is came with my smaller suitcase. Both are wheeled, but it's the smaller one. This actually hooks on top of it. Like when you got the bar up, you can put it on the bar and kind of Velcro it on so that it sits properly. But it's a separate bag, and it will get loose. It could get loose anyway. I've got both my tags in my bags, so I'm good there. And besides that, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But the toiletries bag is basically moderately decent size. It's a small bag, but I'm putting it in one of my suitcases, So it's, what are you doing? What are you, oh, God damn it. Slow ass. Also, like, with my neck aching, not only in like a lot of pain, but just like, I think I've noticed that like it has to do with like mostly cold months. Like if it's cold, my shoulders hurt. And last night, yes, maybe the AC, it did get down to 68, so maybe that's part of it. But my right shoulder kind of, but it's like up shoulder in the neck area. So yeah. And my friend Kit was asking, when are you going to come and visit us? And I was just like, I do want to come and visit, but like the way things are working at this point, it's kind of like, I don't know, like after the cruise, I'm going to try to focus more on weight loss, because I want to get down to like a certain amount, and then probably get around to doing the surgery. And it's kind of scary, but I'm definitely hoping to get that done. I mean, it was something that I was planning on getting done anyway, but I mean, the doc did mention, say, hey, get this away. And I have a camera now in the bedroom with Sheila, so I can keep an eye on her remotely. But also it's on when I'm sleeping, and I go in there and I sleep with her sometimes. And the camera adds a lot of. I mean, I know I'm a big guy. I'm not gonna, dice for that, but like, it's another reason why I just am not, like, relationship is just not. I can look. I look good to a certain extent when I'm put together, but I'm not even gonna get into that because y'all don't need to imagine that. I'm not gross. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like when you look at yourself and you're just like, need to work on that. And I do. But then again, I think like when it's like night vision. So I don't think anybody looks like massively hot in night vision. And I don't think that you should look hot all the time. But you should look good and feel good. And I'm working on the feel good part. And I'm starting to feel better. I'll start to look, work on the whole looking better. Maybe that's backwards. Maybe I should try to look better so that I'll feel better. I don't know. I've never been that. I don't have that kind of vanity. Not saying it's bad, but that kind of vanity is not in my wheelhouse as much. Maybe it's because I don't have a need for it. It's got a really nice refreshing flavor, by the way, just in case. Getting back on track. Yeah, it's nice. Like I said, it does have sour, but it's kind of like I said, it's tart. I wouldn't say sour. Obviously, tart and sour, I guess, are the same thing. But that's kind of where it is. Where it's like you have more of that. Yeah. Anyway, you'll know what I'm talking about. So. And since I have faster to the fun to getting on the cruise, I guess I'm not going to worry too much about getting on. Like They say to be there at your check-in time. Don't come early. But I have faster to the fun, so that's the whole freaking point. So we're all going to get to the cruise, I think about 10. And then I'm just going to get in the line. If they say, hey, you're here too early, you'll need to wait. I'll fucking wait, it's fine. I'm getting on the boat. The boat's not leaving with the time frame that will make it so that I can't get on. So, but I've brought a second pair of jeans, which I could wear. We'll have the jeans that I have on. Second pair of jeans. I have 2 pairs of just loungy shorts. I've got pair of dress pants, and that should take me through the week. I've got a pair of underoos. Several pairs of socks. Probably like 5. And I may partake in the onboard cleaning of the clothes. So, if they have that available, which I hope they do. And whatever I'm wearing Friday will probably, unless I get messy, will probably be what I wear Saturday morning getting on board. And as soon as we get on board, we're having guys burgers and fries. And then we're going to go to the muster drill, which I believe mine is going to be on the casino. Also bringing my little Among Us guy. I'm going to, think I'm going to do like a quick short video of my last cruise and put that up. I know that I've said I'd do that. My main issue with putting up my cruise pictures is me and my friends and family. I don't want to put their faces in, I don't have their permission to do that. So I'd have to put smiley faces on them or something, and that's one of the main reasons why I haven't done any with people in my pictures and videos. So it's a little difficult. That being said, trying to think. I need to push myself to do more stuff, especially like graphics and video and stuff like that. I've kind of changed up my power management because I think it's kind of aiding in the overheat. I'm kind of hoping that will work. Also, I'm looking to maybe undervolt my computer. Yeah. This is pretty good, I do have to say. Nice. I'm liking it. I'd say I'd give it a 3 out of 5 and a 7 out of 10. The cherry kicker is definitely pretty awesome. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, get to the room, get unpacked, get fed, get mustered. Rather, I'll probably get fed, get in the room, get mustered, and then, enjoy. So, anyway, take out the trash, do some dishes. Besides that, and hopefully, maybe if it's dry enough, burn some cardboard. That is all I'm going to have to do. So, unless something weird happens, should be good to go. Anyway, as always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.